BMW, full electric. I don't know, believe it or not, this car was released in 2013. 2013, can you believe it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so 6 years, more than 6 years, and the first version was with 22 kilowatt hour battery.
Ooh.
So I think the range was, I don't know, something like maybe 150 kilometers, something like that. I don't know, I think it's quite useless, I would say. But now we are on the 2019 version, and this has I think it's around 49 kilowatt hour or 120 amp hour. So this has 120 amp hour, and it has a range of 250 kilometers. So I would say it's a little bit usable now. And this is like the first i3, BMW i3 that you can use as a normal car. Inside you have like quite a good quality of the materials, really, really good. So like BMW quality. The only thing is that this car, how much do you think the car is?
20,000 euro.
40,000 euros. 40,000 euros is like a BMW 3 Series. Yeah. So I don't know if a lot of people would switch a the BMW 3rd Series for something like this. You really have to like electric cars, I guess, or really have to be an environmental person. But I think what's the coolest thing about electric cars, and if you can afford it, you should definitely get one, is because it's taking out the pollution from the city. So you will not have the smoke inside the cities. Even though you'll have the batteries afterward to kind of manage them somehow, and it might still pollute the environment, it will take out the exhaustion from the city. So that's a good thing. The cities will become more livable. And as we know it, more people are actually living in the cities now than they ever lived before.
Than 100 years ago.
Yeah. There are some other versions with better materials inside, so you can get this very, very expensive with wood and
Kashmir.
Yeah. I don't know if Kashmir, but you know, they say that all the materials inside are like recycled, so everything is recycled, you know, in this car. And I think it's so expensive because they want to make it as light as possible, and they have like this cool carbon fiber materials, like reinforced plastic carbon fiber, something like that. So they use all these cool materials. That's why it's insanely expensive. Good. Okay, let's drive it, huh? Shall we?
Shall we?
Let's. So the car has a rear-wheel drive. I don't know if you can feel it, but it has a rear-wheel drive, and only one transmission. Sorry, Cosme. And yeah, it drives okay. It's nothing too dramatic about the car.
Not yet.
Would you pay 40,000 euros for such a car?
No.
Me neither.
Not really.
Me neither. I don't think it's worth it. But I think 6 years ago, you know, if you could have afforded 6 years ago, or if anyone could have afforded, you would definitely turn some heads with such a car. This was the first mass-produced electric car ever. There was no other electric car
Tata Motors
mass-produced. No, not really. No, regular car, I would say. Especially nowadays, because they haven't changed anything with regards to design for 6 years. For 6 years. What more to say about the car? The batteries are underneath the car, so the car is like the chassis is made in a way so to accommodate these batteries. And since 2013, since it was released, they haven't changed them, you know. So they were able to pack more power in the same size of the battery. They just made it more dense. Traffic jams. Traffic jams.
You can live without them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, so we were talking about the comparison of actually buying a used Tesla Model S. You could buy now a Tesla Model S with 40,000 euros, more or less the price of this car, new. So I would actually, to be honest, I would go for a Tesla Model S than this one. You have an 8-year guarantee. Yeah, because you still have the guarantee for the engine and for the battery. So I don't know. For me, this is enough.
But how old would be a second-hand Tesla?
So if you would buy like a Tesla from 2014, something like that. So let's say 5 years old.
So you still have 3 years left.
So you still have 3 years of guarantee for the engine and for the battery. You don't have to worry about that for 3 years. I think this is okay. I mean, there are some people who are holding their cars for 3 years only, you know, and then they're selling and buying a new one and so on.
But in terms of noise, I don't think there is much difference between this one and gas one. So I don't know.
No, it is. Look. Wait. Let me just stop.
There is some difference, but not very noticeable. I don't know. It's for me, maybe.
But you know what they want to do in I think in one of the Scandinavian countries, they want to install some noise-making devices so that pedestrians can hear them.
Oh.
You know, so the car is silent, but you still have something to make noise, like some artificial. Yeah.